Hey guys, welcome back to another quarterback career mode. We're going to be playing another division rival. In the Falcons, we're undefeated so far, 7-0. We did throw a few picks last week, which did kind of be a little irritating to me. We're up to 3 interceptions, but I care more about our record. We're 7-0 right now. We're playing good. We just beat the Panthers, but this time we're going to be playing at Atlanta, so I don't expect this to be an easy game at all, even though our defense has stepped up a lot. But let's go ahead and jump into the game. Alright, so the Falcons are going to start with the ball to start it off. Our defense gets a quick stop, and they've really impressed me these past few weeks. I mean, they've played great. Considering how they started last year, I mean, they've came miles from them. Going against Atlanta, though, at home is not going to be an easy game. We're going to have Chris Godwin back. I think he might have the double move, but we overthrow him. We had him. Chris Godwin's coming back from injury, so he's going to be available today. And we just straight up miss him there. That would have been an amazing play to get Godwin involved that early. Godwin could be another potential target on this play, though. We'll see. Good pass rush. Oh, we get sacked. And that's going to take us back to a 3rd and 15. I was trying to get it off to Godwin. It might be good that I didn't get it off, because I think if I would have, we would have been intercepted. So we just have to take that and try to pick it up here. It's going to be a tough 3rd down. Sharp is going to be probably my main target. We'll see who's going to be open, though. Oh, we escape a sack, and we escape another. I'm just going to have to run forward. I should have tossed it. But, I mean, I just was breaking sacks right there, and I didn't want to toss it and get sack fumbled. That happens so often here. So we punt it back, and our defense somehow gets another stop. They're playing amazing right now. Let's go ahead and maybe try to establish the run game with Latavius Murray out, though. It could be tough. So we're going to call a read option here. All right, they're going to bite on it, and we're going to have a decent gain. The guy just misses? Chris Godwin just lets us get destroyed, bro. I mean, we had that, and Chris Godwin just let that guy come right at me and put me in the danger zone, man. Mike Evans is probably going to be who I go to here. Yeah, they're going to send a blitz. I'm going to get it off to Evans. That's going to be an easy 1st down. Let's go ahead and go hurry up mode. See if we can establish something here. Go play action. And Chris Godwin does have a pretty good matchup here to the right if he gets open. And nope, I'm just going to have to fit it in there. Cameron Brate is able to hang on to it, and we get up to the 43 on a pretty big pass play. Haven't had nearly as many big plays this season as we did last year, which has been a little tough. I really hoped they had some big plays this season. But after losing to Sean Jackson, I can see where our big plays could go down a little bit. All right, outside zone. Ronald Jones makes somebody miss to start off, but doesn't get much. Well, we definitely don't want to give up possession here. We want to get in field goal range for sure, so just a little farther is what we need. Oh, that should be open. We get drilled as we get that off. Surprised I did not get sacked there. That was really close. So we did change up the gear a little bit. It did take an episode or two because I recorded a couple episodes at one time, but we got a darker face mask here. Got a glove on. And we still got that shooter sleeve. I like shooter sleeves. It looked pretty sick, bro. Alright, I'm just going to run for it. There's nobody here to guard me. And we're going to get out of bounds before Campbell can even get close to us. And we're going to be at the 12-yard line. So hopefully we can score here because our defense hasn't allowed many touchdowns. I mean, division rivals have been tough a little bit, but they've held up. Our defense has. They've kept us in games for sure. I'm actually going to audible this to the right, and we're going to hand it off to Jones, who gets met immediately. That's been the problem with Ronald Jones. Every time we seem to run him, he just can't seem to run up the middle. He's always like an outside guy. You can get some good outside runs, but inside, he's not great. This could be man coverage, and if it is, I'm going to go Sharp's way. I'm pretty sure it is going to be man coverage, and I'm just going to let it go. What a great pass breakup. That wasn't a great throw, though, if I'm not going to lie here. That was not a great throw, dude. I would have loved it to be a little bit more to the left and to the back of the end zone, but he puts it on a little bit of a dart, even though I lob it. So that's going to be a tough play. Now it's going to be 3rd and 11. All right, we're going to be under pressure. Come on, can we get it off? It's intercepted. Why did I throw that? Please don't be a pick 6. We get the tackle. Yeah, dude, just another bad play on my part. Thought we could force it in there. Didn't want to throw it away. And, you know, we pay for it with an interception. And they score a touchdown off of it. I'm telling you what, dude, I have not been playing well these past few games. I mean, I started off the year playing really good, but these past few games have been tough, to say the least. All right, Chris Godwin's going to get open. I think that's going to be his first reception being back here. Let's go ahead and go hurry-up mode once more. Try to get something going here. Definitely want to move the ball fast. We definitely need to pick up our pace a little bit. Chris Godwin should be on that comeback route, and he's working on Desmond Trufant. He's going to get the better of him that time. Hopefully we do get a touchdown, though, this drive, because I definitely don't want to be the reason we potentially lose here. That definitely doesn't want to be something that happens here. Probably will run a little bit more running back catching routes here, just because we do have Ronald Jones in the game, and he's more of a running, receiving back here. He's going to get up to the 42. Let's go hurry-up mode again. I want to keep on going hurry-up mode. Let's get Ronald Jones involved again. This play should be decent if Ronald Jones can get some space. All right, now, oh no, bad play. He actually breaks a tackle. No, good play. And he gets down to the 25. Ronald Jones, he was dead to rights there. That guy read it perfectly. But Ronald Jones just makes him pay there. And we are able to get down to the 25. Kind of a low-scoring game here to start things off, which is a little crazy. We're going to hand it off to Ronald Jones, though, up the middle. And there's not a lot of people there. He's going to get a decent gain off of it up to the 19 and leave us in a 2nd and 4. Oh, let's go ahead and run it again. Let's get this running game going. We normally don't run it a lot, so I'm not expecting the CPU to think we will run it. So we're going to have a chance here. Scott in the game. He's going to break a tackle, and he's going to get us a 1st down. Scott, I don't even know who he is, bro. I need to check him out. I'll check him out after this game here. Let's go ahead and see if maybe the running back can sneak up for a touchdown. I wouldn't say a lot of teams think the running back's just going to go on a streak route right off the bat, but we'll see. Nope, I don't like the looks of it. All right, motion over again. I have to get it away. My receiver in the back of the end zone, I'm hoping he just motions right. But he tries to run towards me, and nothing good happens. Nothing good happens, bro. All right, we're going to run a little double out here. I was going to go read option, but there is a linebacker there. See if we can hit anything here. Under pressure, and we get sacked. Tack McKinley gets in the backfield. And I remember last year, both times we played Atlanta, he was a huge factor. Tack McKinley ruined the game for some of us. I mean, for part of it, he ruined it. He had a few sacks, if I believe. I think he had 2 or 3, actually. O.J. Howard's going to be my target, and I'm going to let it fly. O.J. Howard comes up with a touchdown. Risky throw. Glad it wasn't intercepted, but we should be able to tie things up here. We'll see. We do tie it up. Our defense allows another touchdown, but they don't get the extra point, which is tough for Atlanta, but I mean, our defense now is allowing a couple points, which I'm not too fond of. Still a minute left, though, in the 2nd quarter, so we should get a chance to score. Going to throw a little back route, and I'm lucky it wasn't intercepted. I was trying Evans there on Trufant, but Trufant read that route all the way. Probably should have waited a little bit before I let it go. I'm being too risky with the ball, dude. I really am. I need to play a little bit more smart here. This matchup with Trufant and Mike Evans is going to probably be the story of this game, if we're being honest. And I like that matchup again with Evans. He goes up for it. and we win that matchup. I went right back to it. I liked it. I seen he had a good release off the line of scrimmage, so I thought we had to go for it there, and he pays off. Gets a big gain on Trufant, beats him deep, and that's not really what you'd think Evans would do to Trufant, but he does. Got to call a screen pass to Ronald Jones, see if he can get in space. Hit immediately. We'll go hurry up mode. See if we can get some other play here. Let's go ahead and go slant, see if we can get the ball to Evans again. Evans has been such a factor lately since Chris Godwin went down with injury. All right, nowhere to go here. I'm just going to run for it. Can we make a move? We stay up. Please don't fumble. Okay, we fight through some contact, which got a little crazy. I'm actually going to call a timeout here because I do have confidence that we can pick this up. I really do. So we're going to line up in the pistol, I believe. And if I have to run with it, I will. This is just going to be a quick read. If they blitz, I'm going to... Okay, not a great play. We escape a sack, though. And Atlanta calls a timeout, so we're not going to be able to go for it. We escape a sack. That was good. So we're only able to score a touchdown. Atlanta doesn't score. So we're going to get the ball here to begin. Do we have any run plays here? Let's go ahead and call a power option. See if we can maybe get something on that. Not a lot of yards on the day. Maybe this power option will break one for us. We'll have to try to make the correct read. Oh, no! Fumble! I pressed L1 immediately. We just fumbled it. Made a great play. The defensive lineman did, and not a lot of things are going our way right now. Everything that could go wrong is going wrong with us. You know, it really is. We're getting under substantial pressure. We might have O.J. Howard deep here, though. He comes up with it, O.J. Howard. Makes another great play deep. Now we're going to go hurry up mode. I know we go hurry up mode often, to be honest with you. Where was that formation we were just in, bro? Well, I got no clue. I guess we're going tight here. I guess we're going tight formation. I like the play I seen, but I accidentally changed it. All right, I like Mike Evans again. We're going to give him a shot. Nearly gets intercepted. Mike Evans has to go up there and break it up. I mean, Chris Godwin had to come out a little bit of the game there. Not sure why. Didn't see an injury report. Hoping to get him a little bit more involved. Chris Godwin's going to get it over the middle, and he's going to get a decent gain. Definitely want to get Chris Godwin a good ball today, like maybe a deep ball, because he was so good for us. When he was healthy, he had a long streak of just being dominant. And I mean, he probably still is right now. We just need to get him rolling. Probably a little rusty being out for so long. We're going to have to roll out with it, and we're going to run with it this time. We're going to get another decent run play. And we're up to 38 yards rushing. We've had to kind of rush since Murray went down. Even when Murray was healthy, to be honest, we ran it a lot ourselves. Kind of because we're just not getting a lot of running plays in the suggestions here, but we find one here, so we're going to hand it off to Ronald Jones up the middle. See if he can get anything out of it. And I just keep on thinking, eventually, if we hand it to Ronald Jones enough, he's going to have to break a run sooner or later. So let's go ahead and hand it to him again. 2nd and 6. I don't think Atlanta's expecting it. They're lined up pretty wide on the line of scrimmage. So I'd really love for Ronald Jones to get a decent gain here. Cuts it back, though. Gets 3 yards, makes it a manageable 3rd and 4. If we're going to be a running type of offense, which I don't think we are, but if we're going to be, we have to convert these short 3rd downs. You see it with Dallas IRL a lot, where they like to run the ball, and they convert it on 3rd downs pretty convincingly. All right, just going to toss it over the middle here to Mike Evans. So if we're going to run it, we have to do that consistently right there. Just find a target, Mike Evans, O.J. Howard, or Chris Godwin, and, you know, that if they can just hold on to it, we should be in a good position. And that's going to leave us in spots to call more read option, just more run plays in general. They're going to bite on me here. Going to hand it off to Ronald Jones, dragging some defenders there up to the 12-yard line. I kind of like when we take a lot of time off the clock, to be honest. Like, we know we can be explosive at times. For sure we know that. But I also like to know that we can be a run type of team. when we had Murray healthy, we really were a run type of team. So that loss of him definitely is going to hurt us, for sure. Just going to toss it to Godwin over the middle. I think that's going to be a first down. Yeah, it's going to be 1st and goal now. I'd love to call a little fade route. Oh, yes. Okay, fade route is going to be on the suggestions. Coach knows me, all right? He knows I love to go to O.J. Howard in these situations if it's one-on-one, and it's going to be one-on-one. We're going to toss it to O.J. Howard. Oh, it nearly got deflected and intercepted. See, whenever I get towards the end zone here, I always like to call like a little motion play just so I can see if it's man coverage. It is going to be man coverage. Actually, it's not, dude. What? Intercepted. I don't think it was man coverage. He just followed the linebacker, and we throw another interception. This time coming in the end zone. Oh, and the Atlanta scores off of it, dude. See, that's the only thing I can say is we can't run the ball and turn the ball over at the same time. That's not a recipe for success. If we run the ball, we cannot have turnovers. That's just cannot happen. Gonna have to float it up here to Chris Godwin. He's gonna get a first down. I'm gonna see if I can get a playoff here before the quarter ends, just to see if I can maybe get a good play action playoff. Or hike it up, hike it. We do end up getting it off. I'm going to roll outside the pocket here. Fire a dart to Chris Godwin on the run. On the comeback route. And Atlanta defensively has had our number. That's now 4 interceptions in the last 2 weeks we've thrown. And we started off the year, we hadn't thrown we only threw 1 interception in like the first 6 games. So that's pretty crazy. We're going to go empty again. Gonna have to run it. Not a lot of options for me there. Everything was covered up. But we do get up to the 38. We've had to run it a little more than I like today. And I mean, we did it last week as well. We had to run it just because the running game of ours, it can't get going. It really can't. I'm gonna run it to the left here. I feel like Mike Evans is probably a better pass blocker than than Chris Godwin. Ronald Jones is breaking tackles though. He's just getting swarmed. He is breaking tackles. He's just not getting a lot of open looks here. So I can't blame him there. I'm going to take a shot, I think. Chris Godwin, if it's single high safety, I think we'll take the shots. We'll see. I don't think it is going to be single high safety, so I am going to roll out here. Send Mike Evans to the left. Try to throw a dart to him. I thought he had that. Gets broken up. So it's going to leave us in a long 3rd down. And I mean really long. So we're going to go empty. Of course, you know we're an empty team. Usually do like to go empty a lot of the times. So there's going to be some reads here. Alright, not liking the look of it at all. Alright, I think we can run for it. I really do. Oh, we can't. He gets to us. I'm trying to go hurry up mode, but it won't let us. Hopefully, okay, yeah. Coach wants us to go for it. I want to go for it. So we're going for it, dude. Games might be on the line here. Down 6. 4th and 3. We're going to go empty. And I don't like this. I don't like it. But we find Whitted. What a risky call there. What a risky call. I did not think that was going to end well. I thought we were going to throw an interception there. I was panicking, most certainly. But we end up throwing a good ball to Whitted, and we're able to move it. Let's go ahead and change the direction of this play. We'll motion Ronald Jones over. And we'll read this defensive lineman over here. All right, he's going to bite on it. We got the read option. I think we have a touchdown. We do. Easily. The read option pays off dividends for us once we get near the red zones. It really does. Or just the goal line. I mean, we're able to completely fake it out. And that we have a lot of rushing touchdowns on the year now, I believe. So we make up for our interceptions with good running. And Atlanta scores a field goal, so they're going to take the lead. We're going to have to go empty with only 5 minutes. Well, about 6 minutes remaining in the game. We'll see if we can get some good plays. Going to toss it to O.J. Howard. He might go the distance. Someone tries to laze out and deflect it. And O.J. Howard comes up with a huge play immediately. Gets us into Atlanta territory in nearly the red zone. O.J. Howard coming up with clutch plays like he normally does. I'm going to change this to a running play here. That's something I can do. I can just audible it myself to a running play. Hand it off here to Ronald Jones up the middle. See, Ronald Jones up the middle is just not like Murray can do. Murray can just power his way up the middle, break tackles, and that's just not something Ronald Jones can do. To be honest with you, I'd like to get a touchdown here. Really would not like to have to settle for a field goal, if we're being honest. Really would not like to. I like that little pivot route to Godwin. Really would like to get Godwin a little bit more involved. I know I keep on saying that, but I just haven't found him today. Maybe we just need to work him in a little bit. Let's go ahead and go tight end cross here. I think it's a good time to use our tight ends, especially in the red zone here, when our tight ends are so much of a threat in the red zone. And Mike Evans is. I mean, we got a lot of people. O.J. Howard is left alone. Somehow, Atlanta's going to leave O.J. Howard alone. Yeah, I really love using read option. I'm surprised it worked last year in Madden. It did not work. We're going to try to use it again. And we're going to get the read option. I'm going to go for the end zone. Thankfully, it wasn't a fumble. But we have 11 rushes out here. We're looking like Cam Newton. We're running the ball 11 times. Or Lamar Jackson in his first start. That was crazy. When he had like 30 rushes as his first starter, I mean, that was insane. I really like that fade route. I'm not going to lie. I really like that fade route. He gets a good release. We're going to toss it. He gets it on the little out route, I guess. Not a fade route, but he gets the touchdown. And that might seal the game for us if our defense can come up clutch. We'll see. We've had some barn burners with Atlanta before, though. We really have. So we'll see if if our defense actually can hold Atlanta here. Pass knocked away. 6-yard reception. We get the ball back. And we maybe can seal it here. Wow, Atlanta didn't go for it. They punted it. What a horrible call on their part. I mean, they'll look good, I guess, if they get a stop here. Ronald Jones can't fight forward for much. I'm just going to let it run down to the 2-minute warning. Well, I'm definitely not going to stop throwing it now, especially when it's in a clutch situation like this. A running game hasn't been great. So we're going to go for a pass. Get outside the pocket a little bit. Send Evans up as a blocker. And we'll slide down so we stay in bounds. And then Atlanta has to call a timeout. Actually, they have to call an injury timeout. And now this is where we run it. We're going to try to get Ronald Jones here outside. And if he gets outside, he can be dangerous. He's got a lot of speed. He's got a lot of speed. Look at that. That's the kind of runs I want Murray to make. If Murray could make those runs, we'd almost be unstoppable. See, it's like the opposite. It's like Murray, I just need him to go outside some of the times. He just likes to cut it inside, and the same thing for Ronald Jones. He likes to cut it outside. So it's tough. You know, it is tough. I'm going to hand it to Ronald Jones here for sure. He's going to go up the middle, get a first down. That's going to cause Atlanta to have to call a timeout. So looking good for us. Let's see if we can maybe get Chris Godwin involved here on a little end around. His first game back. See if he can make a play for us. He's going to get a decent look. He's going to get brought down. Thankfully, it was not a fumble. And Atlanta uses their last timeout. So we should just be able to run the ball a couple of times here. If anything, there should be about 20 seconds left. It depends on what coach does. I would really love to get a first down because coach doesn't run the clock down. He likes to punt it with time left, which isn't great. Oh, we get a first down. We're going to end it here. We can just kneel it out. Ronald Jones fights forward and gets us a first and ends the game. All right, so that should do it here. We're going to take a W here at Atlanta, and we're going to continue our unbeaten season. Go 8-0. We didn't have a great game ourselves, to be honest with you. Let's see what Matt Ryan did. He played well. We didn't play well. I mean, we had 99 passer rating. We were 21 of 30, 320 yards, 70% completion rate, 2 touchdowns, but we did throw 2 picks, which almost costed us the game. Running the ball, though, we made up for it. We called some great read option plays, especially down there towards the end zone, and we actually got a touchdown off a read option. I'm definitely going to start calling read option a lot more. Want to utilize ourself and our running back, especially when Murray gets back. I think read option could be nasty because him going up the middle and us going to the outside, we're pretty fast, so that could be pretty good. Chris Godwin actually gets 6 receptions. His game's back, 50 yards. O.J. Howard has another 100-yard game and a touchdown. Mike Evans had a few good catches there on true font. And other than that, we just kind of split the ball around. Blocking, we had a sack allowed, but other than that, our offensive line held up. And then our defense, again, they held up against Atlanta, only allowing 19. Greatly improved this year. Vita Vea has been playing great. 2.5 sacks. Jason Pierre-Paul comes up with 1. And that's what we're looking like. Let's go ahead and take a look at the matchup next week. Oh, so this is the matchup I've been looking forward to. We're going to be playing the Packers here. We're going to get a home game. And we're going to be playing them. They're 7-1. They're the second best team here in the NFC. We're obviously going to be the first unbeaten. So the Packers are going to want to take that 0 away from us. But we'll see if we can take them out. Let's go ahead and upgrade our guy here. I want to upgrade our freaking speed, but it's just not going up. We keep on upgrading Scrambler, so I'm not sure if that's the way to go. I want to get that deep accuracy up, so what is best for that? Throw power would be nice as well. Let's go strong arm. Let's get our strong arm up a little bit. Oh, wow. We get 3 deep accuracy. That's really good. So now we're going to be pretty accurate deep. We're already accurate short. We still don't have spirals yet. I'm not sure how we unlock traits. But that's going to be it for this episode. If you guys are new to the channel or enjoyed the episode, make sure you hit that sub button. It will greatly help me out. And I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I'll see you guys next episode.